I'm Luke and I live life for adventures. So subscribe and join me on my next epic adventure. I'm getting the sailing boat Genie ready to sail across the ocean to Thailand via the Maldives.
Okay, we're about to go up the mast. The reason I'm going up the mast now is to go and check all the top running gear and more specifically check the anemometers at the top. Alright, I'm at the top of the mast, as you can see, on top of Genie, checking out all of this running gear here, anemometer, VHF, overall white light, air direction, wind direction for our gauging, our top halyards for foresail and the furling system for the topping lifts and mainsail. But I'm here in Marina Bandaroda, Muscat, Oman, and getting things done. Bye bye. See you in the Maldives.
Stay safe.
What you doing there, my brother?
Yes, bro. You know, typical of a sailboat, there's always a job you're going to have to do. Everything goes well, and then all of a sudden you'll find there's an issue. Now we've got water in the bilge.
So it's fresh water in the
Freshwater,
bilge,
yeah.
leaking from somewhere from our freshwater system.
Yeah, that's why we switch off the freshwater pump, because I could, yeah, she's making that brrr noise.
Yes,
So
yeah.
must be a leak somewhere. I'll find it. I'll first try this, now I'm going to find the problem. Hi, man.
Good job, bro.
You never stop, mate. You think you just sit and relax on the passage? No chance.
It's day 4 on our passage from Muscat to the Maldives. We've had incredible weather, as you can see behind me. It's 18 to 25 knots, consistent on the beam, and we've been flying. Everything's really going well. We've used about 100 liters of fuel. We've done about 550 miles. We've averaged about 5.7 knots. And we're probably going to cut our 14-day trip down to 10 days. So it'll be the fastest crossing of the Arabian Sea ever. And the boat's doing really well, I must admit. Genie loves the wind on the beam, which means 90 degrees to the boat. She absolutely loves it. It's her favorite wind. We've had traffic around us, big ships. We haven't been completely alone, but we are pretty much in the middle of the Arabian Sea right now. We've had a couple of issues. Our second fridge stopped working. We're not sure why. We think it's a power scenario. We've had a little bit of water in our bilge. Eugene's busy cleaning it at the moment. Reason for that is a freshwater leak, not salt water. Fresh water coming into the bilge from our freshwater system. We're not really sure where it's coming from, but we will track it. Our toilet was misbehaving, so I had to sort that out. That was day 2. I've re-tied our tanks onto the deck, nice and secure. The next 2 days the weather looks good, and then we're going into a very light wind condition scenario, so we'll end up probably motoring for about 24 hours, and then we'll have downwind conditions all the way to Uligamu, which is the most northern part of the Maldives. But everything's going pretty well, I must admit. Conditions are perfect. The temperatures even come down a little. Off the coast of Oman was roaring hot, but now we've got about 30 degrees instead of 40, which is nice.
Hey bro, we're having a braai here, but as you can see, it's not one of the most level braais you're ever going to find in your life. It's actually, I would say about what, 10 degrees? Everything is about 10 to 15 degrees. this
yeah.
in the middle of the ocean.
I just love the way we eat on a boat. Everything's out of a bowl. You just can't eat on a plate with the boat rolling like this. So we've got lamb chop steak and some sauteed veggies.
Lekker. On long passages, we carry extra fuel on deck and we pump it into our main tank when we need it.
What you got there, bro? Hey, look, we've sailed, I think, about 800 miles, and this is our first, Dorado.
Nice Dorado.
Oh, so we don't need to go hungry today.
Okay, we got some fish for the pot.
Oh,
So we're busy sailing, obviously. It's very hard to stop, so we're fighting the boat and the fish. And you can hear our little generator on deck here. So it's a bit noisy, sorry for that. But we're catching a nice Dorado for you.
lovely for the pot.
Dorado! Yeah, first fish of the trip.
What you got there? Dorado, mate. This is 800-mile Dorado. Can't believe it. 5 days of day and night sailing and we catch one.
At last, we got some food for the boat.
Yeah, I won't go hungry to bed today.
Okay, good.
We are flying our new spinnaker. Wow, it's amazing. We've got sort of 14 to 17 knots of wind and Genie's doing 5 to 7 knots. And we're only flying the spinnaker, there's no other rags up. And it's the first time we've sort of flown her properly. We sort of tested it out once in Muscat. But look at her go. Genie's flying. We've got dirty tanks, which we've known about, which is not the end of the world, but we do go through quite a bit of filters. So we need to change our 2 Raycor filters and our primary filter on our motor. So the engine started to hunt a little bit more up and down with the RPM, which means it's not getting a clean supply of fuel. So we're going to try and sort that out now. It's going to be a hot and sweaty job, but let's get it done. Day 6 and we've lost all our wind. We expected this due to the forecast of very light conditions today, and we are motoring. Me and Eugene are just chilling in the cockpit today, doing some editing. We got lines out the back and there is no wind. It's like maybe 5 knots of wind. We're just steaming along and it's really nice and peaceful.
Fresh bread on Genie today. Luke begged me, he says, come on, bake us a bread.
Well, since we're off the coast of India, we've made a fish curry with some Dorado and mussels that we had, and Eugene baked us a fresh bread. we're straight on. We're not sure what it is. We think it's baby tuna, but I need to get to the back of the boat. So we're amongst these dolphin, and we basically I threw the popper in on the bow amongst the dolphins, and we went fast straight away. It's not massive, whatever I'm fighting, but it had a really big first run. Look at that, a rugby ball. Beautiful fish. And we're going to release this guy back into the ocean. Woo! We're fighting something very nice. This is our second fish amongst this big shoal. We had a strike of a marlin.
That was
and
awesome.
Now we've got the big daisy chain. Literally, as I was letting it out, it hit it. It looks like a little yellowfin again.
I don't think this is that little.
But we'll see. We're fighting it on a 50, so we have a bit of horsepower behind it.
Come on, baby, show us some color. Forget about thirsty.
Whoa! Careful. Careful, you're not. Pay attention. Yes!
I think you must first, I just need to go get water first. I'm gonna die of thirst.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna
Fucking
die.
fight the thing, man.
I'm gonna die of thirst, bro.
I'm gonna die.
Come, let's do it. We're a partnership.
Yes, it's forward. The elephant likes it.
That's baby number 2. Okay,
Right.
we're back.
Take it. Chow. Go on.
I just wanted to hook a marlin. Big fish that just popped on. This is our third fish.
Yeah. Here's my net spot. Got a nice yellowfin.
In the sun, yeah.
Yellowfin. Nicely and safely released.
Oh!
Well, that was amazing. We spent a few hours with this huge shoal of dolphins, spinner dolphins. Must be 2,000 or 3,000 dolphins in a pod. We caught 3 nice yellowfin. We even raised a marlin. He jumped on the one lure as we stopped and sort of spat the hook out. Small striped marlin. But amazing. 3 nice yellowfin. 2 of them were around the 20 kilo mark. The other one was about 12, 13 kilos. And it's a fantastic afternoon. You can't ask for anything better. That dolphin all around the boat, tuna all around the boat. Well, we're back on course going south to the Maldives. What a lacquer day.
If you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more epic adventures.